Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and the new update just dropped for 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, bringing in a bunch of new events. 2 final bosses are back, a new update for the knighthood shop, and a couple different things. So I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys on this thing really quickly. First and foremost, man, I gotta talk about the knighthood shop because I've been hoarding my coins for a hot minute, and if you've actually been paying attention, I've dropped hints and I've actually spoke about this several times that you should have been saving your knighthood coins every single week, and you shouldn't be buying anything in the shop because eventually the shop was going to be upgraded to offer, as you can see right here, super awakening coins, and they actually increased the limit of how many pendants you can get. Before it was 1, now you can actually get 3. However, for me, man, the only thing I'm going to be buying here for the foreseeable future is actually just the super awakening coins, not the anvils, just the super awakening coins. Really good addition. I kind of wish you could get more, but it is what it is. It is a nice addition. It's now a free-to-play friendly way for you to get more of these super awakening coins. So make sure you're running your demons, or as many demons as you can every day. Make sure you donate the maximum amount of points or parts to get the maximum amount of coins that you could possibly get each day. That's what I do, and that's what I would recommend that you do as well. Additionally, we have a new banner, and honestly, I am not going to be summoning on this banner, right? A lot of you guys, though, you might want to summon. There's a couple units on here that I think are essential, right? One is Jenna, Zeneri, and the last one is Elaine. These units, if you get their cosmetics, will make it so that you get more cosmetic drops, guaranteed cosmetic drops, whenever you run the specific demons: red, gray, and the Howlix demon. And these cosmetic drops are very good if you want to like max out specific units. If you use these units a lot, you see a lot of utility in them. Like for example, for me, I use Kyokusanagi quite a bit, right? He's a very good unit. So because of that, I prioritized maxing out a bunch of his cosmetics. I only have 1 left, and I actually did the same thing for my Lost Vein Meliodas and my boy Zeldris. You should only be maxing out the cosmetics for units that you use a lot and you see a lot of I guess utility in. If you're just gonna use a unit for a couple matches in PvP and never use them again, you probably shouldn't be maxing out their cosmetics, because these cosmetic drops are few and far between, right? Especially if you don't have these units and you don't see yourself summoning for them. If you're free to play, honestly, I think this should still be a skip banner, right? But we don't know when these units are gonna come back. I personally didn't think they would be coming back until like Valentine's Day, and they even went ahead and spiced it up by putting Gowther in here, and even made it so that when you make it to 600, you can actually choose Gowther. You should not be choosing Elette or Bellion. You should be choosing Gowther, right? It's actually crazy that they brought back Gowther so soon. Many people were not expecting to see Gowther for a while, like a couple months at least, maybe on another festival banner or something like that. But because they knew people were gonna like think about skipping this week's, they're like, we can at least get the whales to whale out if we put Gowther on this banner and make him a guaranteed pickup. Because for the KOF banner that he was released on, he was actually not a unit that you could select at 600. If that was the case, more people would have spent more money. So they realized that, and the second go around, they're actually making it so you can pick up Gowther at 600 if you go that far. Good luck to those of you guys who are going to be summoning on this banner. For me personally, I am actually going to be skipping this. My Gowther is only 3 out of 6, but I already paid the extra coins to super awaken him anyways, because I use him just so much. So I'm just gonna settle for 3-6 for now, and yeah, when he comes on like a fest banner, or if they put him on a banner with like Ludociel or somebody that I'm already gonna spend a lot of gems for, I'll go for it. But because I already have the demon units, I don't think there's any need for me to actually summon on this banner. I already have these units, but if you don't have them, you should definitely. Why is Escanor still in that team? Anyways, oh, because they don't update it. Anyways, point is, It's completely up to you guys if you want to summon. If you're free to play, I still think you should possibly think about skipping. But this banner isn't the worst in the world because there's 4 units on there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man, there's so many bad SSRs that you could, well, I don't want to say like they're absolutely garbage, but yeah, because there's no like pity and you have to go to 300 and 600 to guarantee yourself an SSR, and the possibility of you pulling an SSR could end up being a green Gila, a freaking red Meliodas, or like Blue Elaine is not the worst unit in the world. I got her off the free pulls that we got on the what you call it, the Halloween banner, right? She has a decent like kit, like the attack related stat decrease. She's decent for like Red Demon. This 60% attack is nice, right? Her passive isn't the worst thing in the world, but I do Red Demon without her, so like you don't need her. You don't need her. So the possibility of you pulling a Bellion or Illet is good. Illet is good for guild boss, knighthood boss, if you care about that. Especially now that the top 32 guilds will be able to compete in PvP. Guild Wars. Yeah, you might want her so your dairy can crit. But besides that, he's kind of just like whatever. He's trash. She's okay, but you don't need her. She's trash. And these 3 down here are kind of trash. So the chances of you getting shafted is very, very high. Very, very high, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 units on this banner. And from the 12, you only really want majority Gowther, right? If you don't have Gowther yet, you want 6 Gowthers in 600, right? Or 5 and then pick him up at the end there and get your 6/6. Right, the others you only need 1 copy of. You need 1 Zeneri, 1 Jenna, and 1 Elaine. Right, that's it. If you get a couple Elets along the way, that's okay. But besides that, man, yeah, there's a high probability that you get shafted on this banner. So good luck if you're summoning. Don't expect to get Gowther until you get to 600, because if you go in expecting to get a bunch of Gowther, you're probably gonna be disappointed. Right, just because he's at the top of the banner there with a 0.5% chance doesn't guarantee you jack. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say, boys. So be very careful, weigh your options, and think before you summon on this banner. Fest King is probably gonna be coming in January, right? If you think about summoning for that guy, you might want to skip this, okay? If you see yourself summoning for Ludocio, you might want to skip this, because Ludo is probably gonna come either in January or by the end of December. And Ludo is an amazing, well, he's a whale unit, right? But even at 1/6, if your gear is like really, really good and you use CC food and you're just trying to have fun, he's gonna make your units way better. Ludo and Green Gowther together is just gonna be super fun to counter Outrush team by just killing them off turn 1. So for me, man, I'm saving all of my diamonds to whale and whale hard for Ludocio and hope that I get him in like 2k. Right? And then after that, it's back to saving and hoarding for the 1. So this banner, easy skip for me. The most value I could get out of this is if I went in there and I spent 600 and I got 6/6 Gowther and like 6/6 Elite. That's literally the only thing that I could get out of here. So there's a higher probability of me getting shafted than for somebody who didn't have any of these units before, because at least you get some new units in your box, right? Just to bump up your box CC if you care about that stuff, or at least you will be able to guarantee yourself some more demon drops, demon cosmetic drops, if you didn't have these 3 before, and then you can get Gowther along the way if you didn't have them. But for somebody like me, summoning on this banner is just not wise. Right, so that being said, ladies and gents, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Good luck on your summons. I'm personally going to be skipping this thing in its entirety. Right, what I'm gonna be doing is just farming out the final bosses because they are back, and this time around I have Dairy Yeri, so I am looking forward to being a dairy simp and actually going hard on these new bosses. So look out for some gameplay with Dairy Yeri against both of these guys. I don't know if Dairy's good for them, but I have Dairy now, so you know I gotta use her, right? Because y'all know I was crying about not having Dairy after all this time. I don't even have her Super Awakened, so I guess this will give you guys a look at maybe a free-to-play Dairy Yeri, because maybe some of you guys don't have her super awakened yet, right? And mine is 1 out of 6. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't have UR gear for my Dairy either, so it's gonna be interesting to see how high I can score with Dairy. Anyways, ladies and gents, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. Good luck on your summons if you are summoning, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.